Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, I think we're both here. If not, it can just be like this the whole time. Hi. Welcome back.
What up?
Please never do that again. Let's never do that again.
So talk about it.
Alright, so we're here. Hi. If you watched our cake baking video, we kind of teased a little bit of what our plans were. I kind of feel like we should go over it.
Yeah.
We were going to do this a little bit sooner, but Kitchen Power Tool over here was making chicken salad.
Yes.
So, where should we start? Maybe
Very beginning?
yeah. I don't really like saying the dates, but I know you're probably going to say it anyway.
Disney's a big place.
I'm paranoid.
Too bad.
Ah.
September 23rd.
Yay.
Saturday. We will be at,
Technically Universal.
yeah, technically Universal, but we will be checking into Pop Century.
Which we can do anytime after 3.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll have our room ready by then.
Yeah.
Not like Katie and Cheryl.
Next day?
The 24th, which is a Sunday, we have breakfast at Ohana, which I actually sent in the caking video, the baking of the cake. And that is at 10:55, which kind of bothers me a little bit because it's so close to 11.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it 10:30 or 11. That's
Let's
just my
face it,
personality.
probably won't actually get in there till 11.
Yeah, which then we have Fastpasses.
For Toy Story Mania at 12:55
Hopefully
to
we'll be
1:55.
Hopefully we'll be out. I know Ohana might take some time to get the characters all through.
Yeah.
But there is only 4 characters. It's not like we're meeting like 12. So
They come
hopefully-
to you during your lunch, during your food, so
Fingers crossed they'll get there relatively fast, and then we can hop over to Hollywood Studios and go to Toy Story Mania. Now we have this linked up so we can see what the people we're going with, our friends, what they're doing, but you don't care about that, and I don't think they'd really like it very much if we told them what they were doing.
yep.
So what are we doing?
Our next one is for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along celebration at 2 p.m.
Which, thankfully, they're kind of close in the same area. Otherwise, that timing would probably be a little chaotic. But it says show up between 12 and 12:15, because that's go between.
That is a ride.
Yeah,
Do you know how short the rides are?
I know, but you.
That is an hour to get from there to there.
You also walk slow. Oh, what'd you do?
You're one to speak.
What'd you click on? And lastly, for that official 3, we have the Indiana Jones Stunt Show. I love how it says Epic Stunt Show, but is it really epic?
Epic Stunt Spectacular.
Is it really epic?
I've seen it. It's pretty cool.
And that is at 4:15. That is our last Fast Pass, but what else would we like to do if we possibly can while we're there?
Well, that's our Hollywood Studios Day, and I don't know that you can mix and match park fast pass
We
per
can't, we
day
tried.
because I tried and I could not figure out how to do it. If
I don't
you can.
think we can.
So, I mean, Hollywood Studios, there's not a whole lot we want to do.
I'd like to meet Chewbacca, but unfortunately there is no Fast Pass for that.
Yeah.
And the Great Movie Ride's going to be closed.
Yeah.
We're not going to get to... It closes very soon, actually.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately,
I don't know.
Great Movie Ride can't do.
Maybe.
I know you kind of want to see Belle. But it all depends, because I
Yeah.
think they only have limited showings for that. And I'm not sure what times they
Yeah.
end.
I think if we could, I would like to see Beauty and the Beast.
Fingers crossed, maybe we'll be able to. Again, I don't know what time it ends. And then basically the only other thing is maybe get a decent seat for Fantasmic. Which, we'll have Fantasmic that day.
Yeah. But Fantasmic's like 8 o'clock at night. So we
There's-
kind of want to wait until as late as possible as we can for the fast passes, because with the extra fast passes, you can get one at a time, up to 3 more times, and we kind of want to take advantage of that if we can.
Yeah, but with Hollywood Studios, I feel like that's when there isn't really a lot of things. We don't do Tower of Terror.
Nope.
I barely want to do Test Track. Test Track's going to be fun, but Rock and Roller Coaster, I hear you go upside down. We don't do that. Sure, so you went upside down, I think.
Test Track and Epcot?
No, Test Track's fine. Rock and Roller Coaster is what I'm talking about that we don't do.
Yeah, well, you were talking about Test Track.
Test Track I will do is what I said. But, there's not really that many rides there, and we really don't want to do the Disney Junior show.
Yeah.
So that might be something, one of the days where we actually can schedule it a little bit sooner. Because outside of character meet and greets, I think you can only do the hug and shove with that one. So, what's the next day?
The 25th, which is Monday, we will be in Animal Kingdom. Our first Fast Pass is at 12:30, and that is for the Finding Nemo musical. Again, with Animal Kingdom, like Hollywood Studios, there's not a whole lot we want to do. So it was kind of hard to find a final Fast Pass, so we kind of just went YOLO and went with the Nemo.
We both have seen the Lion King show, their videos, and we didn't really like it.
It's nothing special. It's not so much even a Lion King show, it's more like an acrobat thing.
Like Cirque du Soleil type. I know there are people out there that like it. Personally, we don't. So
not enough to use a Fast Pass for.
I like stuff from Avatar, but she doesn't. So finding one that we'd both do that would take up the same amount of time didn't really work out. So we went with Finding Nemo, which I haven't seen. She did. I
have seen clips. I haven't seen the whole show.
Going off of her judgment with that. Next will be the Safari, Kilimanjaro Safari. We really are looking forward to this.
Kilimanjaro Safari and the Jungle Cruise are two that we really want to see. They're pretty similar-ish.
One is in water and the other is in one's full of puns.
The other one is in Magic Kingdom, so
ignore my family. You should know that by now. They never went.
There's 4 big ones.
We have a dinner reservation, which for some reason I keep clicking on by accident,
3 little
which is at the Liberty Tree Tavern in Magic Kingdom, Liberty Square at 5:30.
No, it's at 4:25.
Well, 4:30 is what I meant to say. But it's pretty much 4:30.
I'm actually kind of concerned about this though, because the Safari, it says arrive anywhere between 2:25 and 3:25. But they say that that's one of the ones where you can't really guarantee how long it'll be because the animals could get in the way and you could take longer.
It's not going to take an hour.
I would prefer to leave at like 3 to get to Magic Kingdom.
We're going to be... No, just stop. Just stop. Okay?
And lastly, for that day, we have the Rapids. But we have to come back from Magic Kingdom to Animal Kingdom. Because we couldn't really fit it in the way that we wanted to.
There was literally no way to do it without it contradicting in the evening.
So, pop over to Magic Kingdom.
Have dinner, and then come back. Which is probably not that horrible because you can always catch the show they do on the tree.
Yeah, but we kind of wanted to see Happily Ever After, I think, so.
The Happily Ever After shows every single night.
I thought they missed a couple nights, but anyway. If they have the show on the tree, which you might need to look into that one, because I think it's seasonal, we could do that. If worst comes to worst, after we get soaked, we can always pop back over to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. The joys of Park Hopper.
Which we're not using at all.
Hardly ever, outside of popping over long enough for food.
The next day is going to be the 26th, which is a Tuesday.
I believe that's our Epcot day, right?
Yes, the day, Epcot day.
Which is a little funny because
all of their fast passes that our friends that we're going with, they're all like in the morning.
Yeah.
And then there's ours
though.
At the very end of the days.
Oh, noon.
Yeah. I try to start ours around noon so that we'd have time for breakfast and just kind of exploring.
Yeah, hotel hopping, Disney Springs, or if we want to go in the pool or sleep in a little.
Yeah.
Goodness knows we probably will.
Yeah, so I try to start our fast passes around noon.
Yeah.
Which probably has a lot to do with the fact that we have to go back in the evening.
It's alright though. We have Test Track. Which Mom's saying that I'm probably really gonna hate, but I
See
want to
what
try.
banana peelings did?
Mhm.
The bush is up top of the wall almost. The one in the backyard is about this
Should I
big.
leave this in?
I guess.
And that's what said put banana peelings on it, around them. I think that's beautiful.
Mhm.
And them old bricks, they got the year on them. They was put up there. The WPA put the wall up there. Probably before I was born.
Mhm.
It's got the date on them. It's history.
So test track at 12:55.
Fingers crossed it doesn't break down like it did with Cheryl and Katie, because I don't
Yeah.
think they actually ever got to go on it.
Yeah, if it doesn't, we'll just do something different. But
We kind of wanted to do Soren too, which this
Yeah.
is one of the ones where I'm hoping we can get them done relatively fast
Yeah.
so we can go back.
at first, I wasn't sure about Soren, but then they updated so it's like Soren around the world, and it shows all the big like monuments and landmarks. I think that's a really, really cool idea. So I would like to see it.
Fingers crossed we can, but if we can't, then hopefully we'll be okay.
Yeah.
We have Spaceship Earth, and that hopefully will take an hour to get to. But it's
Will
at
not.
11. Yeah, it's at 11. It's at 1:55. I can't read. 2:11. Why do I keep saying 11?
Yeah. What I did is anytime I thought that it might conflict, I went on YouTube and Googled it and YouTubed it and saw how long the actual thing was.
Which,
So
it's kind of funny because I think these might have actually changed since the first time you did them. Whether Mandy did it or what happened, I don't know. But
I don't know. Okay, go back
Spaceship-
on the video and
yeah, it doesn't really matter though, because this does look like it will work out.
check. Yeah.
Spaceship Earth, I don't know. Did they ever confirm if that's leaving or not? I think they didn't get the same sponsor, but that doesn't usually mean anything.
I don't know.
They get another sponsor.
I don't know. I'm sad that Illuminations is going to be leaving eventually.
Yeah, but I think that's not till 2020.
Still.
We'll get to see it at least. But, and then the last thing that we have for this day is,
Turtle Talk with Crash, which I'm excited about. It looks really fun.
I like improv.
I know
so-
it's more geared towards the kids, but okay, here's my rant. Okay? They have the Talking Mickey, okay? And yes, that's a really, really cool idea. But if you watch the videos of Talking Mickey, you can tell that there's gonna be like some kind of like soundtrack or something like recorded
You're ruining the
answers.
Disney magic.
But like Turtle Talk with Crush is completely like improv, and he works with what he has. So why can't you do something like that with Talking Mickey? Why? Like, I mean, it's Disney. You can literally do anything.
Start over?
Yes, rant over.
Okay. So we're doing Turtle Talk. Now,
That's at 3:20.
yeah. With Epcot, we would like to do a little bit more, like I said, with the whole Soarin' if we can. We have to somehow squeeze in the World Showcase during this too.
I feel like though, since these are kind of like, boom, 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 it'll be okay because the World Showcase might be something you want to do closer to the evening anyway because it's going to start getting a little bit cooler.
The World Showcase.
And the day we're going to Epcot is the day that they have an extra magic hour. So
Yeah.
they're open till like 11. So.
Now, I think, if I remember correctly, Future World closes anywhere between 7 to 10 for their
I don't
rides.
care about Future World. I care about the World Showcase.
Well, that's where the majority of these are.
Well, yeah.
So we'd have to get Soarin' in probably as soon as that's over, if they have any room. And then maybe, possibly get in Illuminations, try and get a good spot. Because I don't think we want to do the Frozen ride, do we? Nah.
No.
I mean, if the line
I'm going
is
to be
short-
perfectly honest. One of the only reasons why I want to see the Frozen sing-along is because of the guy. He's awesome. So.
And hardly having anything else.
Alright, so we have a dinner reservation at 5:20 p.m., which is at the 50s Primetime Cafe Diner. And I'm actually pretty excited for this because they get into really deep into character there, and I don't know, I just think it's going to be pretty good food. And
They're probably going to hit me because I won't eat my vegetables unless it's green beans.
yeah. I don't mind vegetables, I just don't like cooked vegetables because it changes the flavor. I'm just like, bleh.
You're like, bro. And then our last day is the 27th, Wednesday. And we have a breakfast at
A buffet with character breakfast at the Crystal Palace. That changed. But that is for 9:10 a.m. and that's actually for all of us. All 4 of us are going to be attending that, and that is the one with Winnie the Pooh.
Literally,
I'm so excited.
all of the main ones that we're doing anyway, except for one, we're all going to be together, which is nice.
Yeah. I was going to say something, but I can't remember now.
You're happy because it's Winnie the Pooh. I'm happy that it's a buffet style.
Yeah.
And it's breakfast food. The only thing that triggers me is that it's 9:10.
I was gonna say that it's kind of funny because we actually, unless we do use a fast pass to hop over to Magic Kingdom real quick the first day that we're there, we actually don't plan to go to Magic Kingdom until our last day, so we won't see the castle and stuff until the last day.
I'm hoping though we get to spend some time on the other day.
I mean, we can, but at the same time, I'm kind of like
Can
my
you
main
set
thing.
somewhere on the, like the newspaper. Look, everyone.
My main thing
Now
was
that's gonna have all the sticky stuff.
Doesn't matter where you put it, it's fine.
What?
my
No
main
matter
thing
where
was
you have
that
it.
I didn't
Not
want
if you put a paper underneath
to
it
see
like
the
standard or
castle
something.
the
Grandma.
very, very first day we got there.
That we're done with.
Grandma, we're still filming. Please.
I said what I needed to say.
They couldn't hear you.
I basically just said that I didn't want to see the castle the very, very first day we got there because I didn't want to be jet lagged whenever we first saw it.
Even though we're not flying.
It's the same thing. Tired of driving and with a sore butt and yeah.
So we have that. I really wish it was like 9:30, but that is my fault. But I don't think we can change it. I think I've tried and it didn't work. They're doing the Dwarf Mine Train though, but we aren't. Our first actual ride is until shortly after 12:05, and that's Dumbo.
Yeah, originally I wanted to do I still want to do Small World. Sarah doesn't want to do Small World. I want to do it just for the fact that, I mean, Small World has been there from the beginning.
Look behind you.
I don't want to. And it's like one of those rides that Walt had a hand in, and they're getting rid of the other ones that, Walt had something to do with. So I don't know. I feel like that's just something special.
Oh, sorry.
Time!
I said
12:05, Magic Kingdom Fantasyland.
Now I know they have 2 Dumbos, but I think one is just Fast Pass by itself, and the other one's for regular. So I'm gonna wait in that giant line. And the next thing we have.
I want to say it because it's mine.
You can say it better than I can usually.
We kind of, for Magic Kingdom, I feel like we each picked one that we wanted to do and one that we wanted to do together.
Yeah.
So instead of Small World, I changed mine to Enchanted Tales with Belle because I love Belle, and I don't know, I feel like that's going to be our best bet to meet her. So
Again, I really don't want to camp out if I don't really have to.
Plus, it's Princess Belle, not Peasant Belle.
There are certain characters that, I would wait longer for.
Mulan.
Mulan, yeah. Or Merida. Merida's kind of harder. unless you
Merida's really
actually
fun.
went out.
I would love to meet Merida.
They didn't get to meet Merida. Merida's my mom's favorite princess, so.
And that is at 2:10. So.
Good for 10. And then our last scheduled one for this one is a meet and greet with Cinderella and Elena. No, I don't think we really know that much about Elena. Same.
She's from Avalon.
Yeah, we know.
I know that she's from Avalon and plays the guitar and has a sister.
Named Isabel, I think. Or Isabella.
Isabel.
We know some basic stuff. I think we're gonna try and watch the movie and maybe a couple of the episodes.
I've seen the movie. I've seen both of the movies. I saw the first movie that they did, which wasn't really a movie, which was just the premiere, and I saw the Sophia movie.
I saw the Sophia one, so I do know a little bit of a background, and I think I might have watched the first 3 episodes.
I watched a few episodes, but the episodes, like, they don't have it on Netflix, so I have to watch it online. And I watch it on my phone, which is really annoying because I just get pop-ups and I don't want to deal with that crap.
Now, that's our last scheduled meet and greet. However, I think we might try and see if we can get the one for Rapunzel and Tiana. We couldn't do both, apparently, at the same time.
Yeah. And that is that. Tuesday, September 28th is our last day. I think we're gonna try and get a quick service,
At least Pop's restaurant.
counter service breakfast before we go to the beach,
Mm-hmm.
and then from there we'll be heading
I
home.
think checkout's at 11.
Yeah.
So we should be able to do that and pack all of our
Well, just
stuff.
because we check out doesn't mean we have to go anywhere. We have
Yeah.
we have the extra ticket for that day, so.
Actually, no.
Well,
We
well,
don't have it.
No.
We did have it for 5 days, but she actually changed it to 4 like she was supposed to.
Yeah. But that was for the first day.
We have 4 tickets only.
Yeah.
We have 4 days already planned.
Whatever.
So we can't really go back into the park that
Whatever! End the video.
Bye. Bye.
No.
Okay. Now, bye.